Hey all, welcome to another episode of Shaving with Hamad. It's been a while, it's a new year. I'm excited to try out some new video ideas, trying to really hit the variety over here. So let's get started. So, over the internet over the past, maybe I guess, month or so, there's been lots of buzz about that one TLJ movie. Very polarizing, it is kind of what I gathered. I saw the movie myself, and I have some opinions. I got a hat to throw in the ring, per se. To note, though, this is a spoiler-free review, so do not worry. No crucial plot points, characters, or ships or anything will be leaked at all. All right, let us do this. So, like many other movies out there, it opens up with the scrolling text. We've all seen this a lot, we know this, but going to the nutritional information on the tuna can, the supermarket, this interesting opening shot. You know, I'm kind of intrigued at this point, curious to see where this movie will go. And when the person who grabs the tuna can goes to the cashier, and you hear a read of a credit card name, Rumble Gas Bucket. Inspiring, seemingly main character name choice. I'll take it. After he has a small talky conversation with the cashier, where he's talking about, I don't even remember what at this point. He looks at his phone, clock, realizes in a hurry, oh no, I gotta go to this appointment that I have. The camera shot gets a lot blurrier. It seems like he's running so fast. He runs so fast, he splits a couple cars now, which is, what? Okay? This is the beginning of the movie. Maybe I'm willing to be convinced there's some super physics thing going on. Or maybe it's just his active imagination. Who knows? As he's running to whatever his appointment is, you find out more about his life. You get these black and white flashbacks. You know, the black and white really tells you, oh, this happened in the past. Learn an odd kid growing up, where people saw the darkness of the night. He saw the moonlight. Where people saw disgusting insects, he saw many companions and incredibly one-sided friendships. But all this really amounts to, in my opinion, is, you know, the average artsy dude that's so unique, that he's so off-putting, socially awkward. No one understands him. What's his deal? He's so interesting. To get to his appointment, you cut back in the present. He's got to take the bus. And you know, these introverts and how they are in those public spaces, right? It cuts to a scene where he gets in an argument with someone on the bus, where someone's just like being way too close to him. And he's had enough. You know, he's got to stake his authority on his space. And then after that really amounts to nothing, person ignores him, he has his inner thoughts of, whoa, why are people so rude? People are so morally corrupt in this day and age. Were people always like this? These people don't understand the world, not like how I do, is what it really all sounds to me. And you know how those people are. As his inner monologue is going on, you kind of find out, oh, how does he express himself? What does he do? What's his art? He does painting, he does photography. He's got a lot in his mind, and you know, he just wants to express it, but I'm still curious, what's his point? What's so important? Why does he have all these deep thoughts? But then you find out through his arguments with his wife, family, and friends, he has trouble connecting and empathizing with people. Like I said, average introverted male artist that we see in TV and movies, so interesting. One example of a flashback that he has is he's in the park and, you know, he gets inspired. He draws this woman that's nearby. And the way he does it, it shows he draws the woman pretty regularly, but then he draws a heart bursting out of her chest, and it's wrapped with words. I feel. Next flashback scene is him arguing with his wife, with the conversation ending with him saying, "I don't feel anything." So, this movie is not that subtle so far. Like, I get it. We've seen the issue with this kind of guy before. It's nothing really new or interesting so far, but we'll see where this goes. Side note, I got quite caught up in this review and quite animated that, I give myself a little cut, so I'm going to have to be careful, I suppose. After more and more flashbacks, his inner thoughts and monologue, we get close to the end where his appointment, guess what, is marriage counseling with his wife. Well, the setup of it is not too bad. You get kind of almost a real-time look into the film with his thoughts, and I guess that'd be the relatable part. You're rewinding through your past, everything you've done for, I guess, on your appointment to something like this. So I get it, but still seems like a very pretentious and unlikable guy, based on my opinion so far. Turns out the actual counseling, you don't see much of it at all. You get him almost part of the end of it where he kind of wants to work things out with her. He wants to open up to her more. He wants to feel. And after all that, his wife says, "Me or yourself." Rather, she means his art. But he gives it thought. And after everything he's thought about in the movie, you know what? He says, "I'm going to make both work. I can do this." It is a welcome twist for this kind of guy, but it doesn't seem that fully convincing at all. But you know what? It's a kind of a step in the right direction, so we'll take it. This movie is not nearly as subtle as it would have you think it is. While, like I said, there's kind of twist that makes it feel more relatable and positive note, just didn't feel that interesting or enthralling to me. Thank you all for joining me on this movie review, I guess, for this kind of episode. Hope to put out more episodes, do more variety of things. But like my not too good shave, this was also not too good of a movie itself. I'm giving it 2 shaving passes out of 5, and that's for The Lesser Joys, or as people like to call it, TLJ around this time. Wait, what the hell is Star Wars?